जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी।
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी।
जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदनंदन ब्रज जनरंजना। यशोदनंदन ब्रज जनरंजना। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी। जय। Everyone please follow me. जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदनंदन ब्रज जनरंजना। यशोदनंदन ब्रज जनरंजना। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। Everyone please. Loudly. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare। Hare Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare। Hare Krishna। Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare। Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare। Loudly, everyone. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतश्री श्रीमद अभय चरण अरविंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतश्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय। नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपी गो श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की जय। पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगमय की जय। यमुनामय की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। श्रीमद् भगवद गीता एज इट इज की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Welcome you all for today's Sunday feast, Love Feast, which is called Love Feast program. So we will be discussing from Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is. So kindly please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. Everyone understands English? Hopefully everyone can follow me. So we are reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is. Chapter 8. Chapter is entitled Attaining the Supreme. So text number is 18th. So you can see the text, the sloka number, sloka on the display here on the TV. So kindly, I will recite this sloka because this sloka do not have the purport, the overall purport by Srila Prabhupada. So we will be discussing the next sloka, I mean the 19th sloka. We will chant, everyone can chant the sloka also. Vyaktad vyaktaya sarva sarva prabhavantya haragame ratragame praliyante tatraiva vyakta samagnake. I will read the translation. At the beginning of Brahma's day, all living entities become manifest from the unmanifest state. And therefore, thereafter, when the night falls, they are merged into the unmanifest again. हरे कृष्णा. आप थोड़ा बाद में दे सकते ना, अभी प्रवचन स्टार्ट हुआ. So I will read the translation once more. Please follow me on the TV here. You can see the translation. At the beginning of Brahma's day, all living entities become manifest from the unmanifest state. And thereafter, when the night falls, they are merged into the unmanifest again. So this is the translation of this sloka. We'll move to the next sloka. So please repeat after me. Bhutagramasa evayam. Kindly everyone, I hope everyone had their breakfast. Anyone didn't have their breakfast? Raise their hand. No strength, very weak. I cannot say loudly. Someone is there like that. So everyone can scream, loudly say. You kindly repeat the sloka like that. Bhutagramasa evayam. Bhutva bhutva praliyate. Bhutagramasa evayam. So one thing we can do, now you can, this is very important sloka from Bhagavad Gita. So you can all learn this sloka. So in the Vedic times, in the Gurukuls, to the children, slokas would be taught like this, like I will recite the first line and you will all recite 3 times the first line. How many times? 3 times, okay? So please say the first line, I will repeat only 1 time. You can all repeat 3 times. Bhutagramasa evayam. Bhutva bhutva praliyate. Now 2 lines together, okay? Bhutagramasa evayam bhutva bhutva praliyate. Ratragame vashapartha loudly. Once again. Ratragame Vashapartha Prabhavatyagārāgame. Once again. Ratyagame Vashapartha Once again. Everyone please together, okay? You're all here sitting, no? Everyone is in the same class, okay? So loudly together you try to chant. Ratyagame Vashapartha Prabhavatyagārāgame. So last two lines, third and fourth, three times, okay? Ratragame Vashapartha Prabhavatyagārāgame. Okay. Now all the four lines together, if possible, everyone try to chant. Bhutagramasa evayam bhutva bhutva praliyate ratragame vashapartha prabhavatyagārāgame. So, how many of you all learn this sloka now? How many? Please raise their hands. Nice. Only 2, 3. Once again we'll recite. Bhutagramasa evayam. Please concentrate on the TV. Please watch. See the words clearly and pronounce properly. Bhutagramasa evayam. Bhutva bhutva praliyate. Ratragame Vashapartha Prabhavatyagārāgame. Okay, now who will recite? Like how I recited now, anyone can recite. Please maintain silence. Hare Krishna. Please maintain silence. Yes. Who will recite? Prabhuji, someone? Hare Krishna. Anyone can recite the sloka? Hare Krishna. Is everyone present here? I am talking to you all. So please recite. Anyone can recite the sloka. You can see the sloka and please recite. Yes, louder. Bhutagramasa evayam bhutva bhutva praliyate ratragame vashapartha prabhavatyagārāgame. Thank you. Anyone else? Please, louder. Bhutagramasa evayam bhutva bhutva praliyate ratragame vashapartha prabhavatyagārāgame. Anyone else? Please recite the sloka. Louder. Bhutagramasa evayam bhutva bhutva praliyate ratragame vashapartha prabhavatyagārāgame. Anyone to recite? Please. Bhutagrama sa evayam bhutva bhutva praliyate Ratriagame Vashappartha Prabhavatyagaraghame. Anyone else to recite? Please. Bhutagrama sa evayam bhutva bhutva praliyate Ratragame Vashappartha Prabhavatyagaraghame. Please recite, Mataji. Louder. Bhutagrama sa evayam bhutva bhutva praliyate Ratragame Vashappartha Prabhavatyagaraghame. Okay, now we'll go to the word-to-word meaning and then we'll read the translation and purport. Bhutagramaha, the aggregate of all living entities. Please repeat after me. Saha, these. Eva, certainly. Ayam, this. Bhutva, bhutva, repeatedly taking birth. Praliyate is annihilated. Ratri, of night. Agame, on the arrival. Avashaha, automatically. Partha, O son of Pritha. Prabhavati is manifested. Ahaha, of daytime. Agame, on the arrival. Please repeat the translation after me. Again and again, when Brahma's day arrives, all living entities come into being, and with the arrival of Brahma's night, they are helplessly annihilated. Thank you. Please listen the purport carefully. The less intelligent, please don't repeat, just you can hear the purport. The less intelligent who try to remain within this material world may be elevated to higher planets and then again must come down to this planet Earth. During the daytime of Brahma, they can exhibit their activities on higher and lower planets within this material world, but at the coming of Brahma's night, they are all annihilated. In the day, they receive various bodies from material activities, and at night, they no longer have bodies, but remain compact in the body of Vishnu. Then again, they are manifest at the arrival of Brahma's day. Bhutva bhutva praliyate. During the day, they become manifest, and at night, they are annihilated again. Ultimately, the Brahma's life is finished. They are all annihilated and remain unmanifest for millions and millions of years. And when Brahma is born again in another millennium, they are again manifest. In this way, they are captivated by the spell of the material world. But those intelligent persons, who take to Krishna consciousness, use the human life fully in the devotional service of the Lord, chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So who are those who chant Hare Krishna? They are very intelligent people. Thus, they transfer themselves even in this life to spiritual planet of Krishna and become eternally blissful there, not being subject to such rebirths. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकय चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गोत्विषे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। वंस अगेन हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं श्री परमानंद माधवं श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य ईश्वरं। नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण प्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिविकास स्वामी नाम्ने। हरे कृष्णा। Thank you for your patience for so long time. You must be thinking, oh, why so long teaching this sloka? Some must be already knowing this sloka. Anyone already heard this sloka? Can raise their hands. No, it's the first time you are hearing. Is someone coming first time to this Sunday Feast program? Anyone like that? Okay, nice. Welcome. So like this, every Sunday we have Bhagavad Gita class. We'll be discussing Bhagavad Gita as it is. So today's sloka and the previous sloka is explaining about Brahma and his lifespan, basically. So in the previous slokas in this chapter, Krishna is actually explaining about how to attain the Supreme. Who is Supreme here? Krishna, of course, because he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. No, Godhead means there is no one above him. He is the only person who is Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchitananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam. He is the source of everything. Ete Cham Sakala Pumsha Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. No. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Vyasadeva is explaining that after explaining many incarnations of Godhead, he is saying that Krishna is the source of all the incarnations. Ete cham sakala pumsha Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. So in this chapter, Krishna is explaining how to attain Supreme. So by discussing some points, here he is explaining about Brahma's life. So what is why we have to understand the Brahma's life? It is definitely related to us because it is calculated to our lifespan, Brahma's life. So here it is said, Abhyaktad Vaktaya Sarva Prabhavat Chagaragame Ratragame Praliyante Tatraiva Vyakta Samajnake. At the beginning of Brahma's day, all living entities become manifest from the unmanifest state, and thereafter, when the night falls, they are merged into the unmanifest again. So here it is, the creation is explained. How this creation is happening. So in the Bhagavad Gita, basically 5 topics are explained. Is anyone aware of these 5 topics? Jiva, Kala, Karma, Prakriti. Jiva, Kala, Karma, Prakriti. You missed Ishvara. Yeah. So Ishvara is Supreme Lord. Prakriti is this material nature. How this material nature is manifested. So in these two slokas, the creation is explained. No? How from the unmanifest state. What is meaning of unmanifest? We all, the whole creation was unmanifest before. It was unmanifest. And it is manifesting in Brahma's day. And at night, in Brahma's night, again it is getting unmanifested. Like for example, sometimes we see lotuses in the lotus lake. When the sun rises, what it does? It blooms, no? It opens the petals. And at night, what happens? It closes. So this is an example. So this is how it happens when Brahma, at his night, everything, again, all the creation gets unmanifested. And in his daytime, it get manifested. So it seems like Brahma also has day and night. It seems like Brahma also is living like us. No, we also have day. In the daytime we are very, very active. No, everyone is very active. And at night what happens? Everyone goes to sleep. So we can take our own example. Now at night everyone goes to sleep. Of course, some people they are working still because they want to. No, even at night they want to be active. No, that's why there is this so-called modern life is the Western life is there. It is called night life. But in the Vedic culture, no one would be awake at night times. Of course, in the Vedic culture, there is no electricity. No, people they won't use electricity. Only the lamps. They used to have only lamps. At 6:30, 7 o'clock, everyone is, they go to sleep. They discuss Ramayana, Mahabharata for some time, and everyone feels, they feel like sleeping, and they go and take rest. And in the morning, very early in the morning, in the Brahma Muhurta, everyone wakes up. So this is the lifestyle of the Vedic culture. So similarly, we can see Brahma also has day, and he also has night. But what is his calculation of day and night? So that the whole creation is getting manifested in the day and unmanifested at night. So one Brahma's day, it is explained in the Shastras that one day of Brahma, and I want to make a point that the whole lifespan of Brahma is one breathing of Vishnu. One breathing of Karanodakshaya Vishnu. So Karanodakshaya Vishnu, for the creation, for the purpose of creation, he is lying on Karana ocean. It's called Viraja river. So he is lying on the Viraja river. He is in Yoga Nidra. And from his skin pores, unlimited universes comes out. Unlimited universes. And within each universe, who enters? There is another form of Vishnu. His name is Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. Can you repeat? Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. And he is also lying on the ocean of Garbhak ocean. It's called Garbha ocean. It is within the universe. Without the universe, he is called Karanodakshaya Vishnu. And within the universe, he is called as Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. And here also he is lying on the Anantashesh, on the bed of Anantashesh. Anantashesh has unlimited hoods and he is lying, and from his navel, what is coming out? What is coming out? Lotus. So on the lotus, who is taking birth? Brahma. Brahma is taking birth on the lotus. So this is how the creation happens. So Karanodaksha is Vishnu's one breathing. For example, he breathes in, then all the creation enters into him. He breathes out, then again everything gets manifested. And this breathing in and breathing out is one lifespan of Brahma. His whole 100 years. And what is the calculation of his one day? It is explained. His one day is equals to 4,300,000,000 years. Can you imagine how many zeros will be there after that? 4,320,000,000 years of human, of our years, is only one day. And another night is again 4,320,000,000 years. So day and night is same for Brahma. And one full day, day and night is 8,640,000,000 years. This is one full day and night. So this is the human years, not his place in the Satya Loka. It is human years, earthly years. And 1 year of Brahma is equals to, like this, 360 days is equals to 3,110,400,000,000 human years. Can you follow me? 3,110,400,000,000 years. This is his whole year. So like this, Brahma lives 100 years. And his whole lifespan is 311,400,000,000,000 human years. Can you imagine how many years? Our lifespan, how much is our lifespan? Can you imagine? How many years in the Kali Yuga we can live? Maximum 80, no? Maximum, that is maximum. Maximum is, no, if someone reaches 70 plus means it's already, he is about to, अरे ये जाएगा कुछ ही दिन में, ऐसा सोचेंगे. So this is the calculation of Brahma's lifespan. And this 311,440,000,000,000 human years is one breathing in and breathing out of Karanodaksha Vishnu. So it's out of our this tiny intelligence. The calculation is. So like this, Brahma lives 100 years. In his one day, 14 manvantras come. It is called one kalpa. One day, in his one day, all the 1,000, it is called one Mahayuga. One Mahayuga is equals to 4 yugas. That is Satya, Treta, Dwapara and Kali Yuga. So like this, in each manvantra has 75 times the yugas circle. 75 times, can you imagine? Each one, like this 14 manvantras. And this is only in one day of Brahma. So this is the calculation. So here what Krishna is trying to explain is, Bhutva Bhutva Praliyate. He's saying, Bhutagramasa evayam Bhutva Bhutva Praliyate Ratragame Vashapartha Prabhatyagaragame. So why actually Krishna is explaining about Brahmas, this manifesting and unmanifesting thing? Actually Krishna is trying to explain in this chapter. Krishna in one of the slokas, he gives an title to this material world. This material world He says that Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. What he says? Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. So what is the meaning of Dukkhalayam? Huh? What is the meaning of Grandhalayam? Huh? What is Grandhalayam? Library. Where there are many books. Library is where people go and silently read the books. They won't make noise like this. Like how the Bhagavad Gita class, some people make noise, disturbance. So then library, there is strictly avoided. You cannot be making disturbance. So similarly, Dukkhalayam. What is Dukkhalayam? Dukkhalayam is where there is suffering. Where there is suffering. Where everyone is suffering. Where everyone is imposed to suffering. That is called Dukkhalayam. And Ashashvatam. What is Ashashvatam? Temporary. What is temporary? Means that everything gets destroyed. Gradually everything gets destroyed, annihilated. So similarly, this whole creation, Krishna is speaking of the whole creation. It is getting manifested in Brahma's day, and at night it is getting unmanifested. So what actually Krishna is trying to explain? What actually Krishna is trying to explain is that we are living in a temporary place. This material world is temporary place which is full of suffering. So why Krishna has to explain about this? In the next sloka we can see what Krishna is saying. Parastasmatu bhavanyo vyakto vyaktat sanatanaha yasya sarveshu bhuteshu nasyastu na vinashyati. Can anyone read this translation loudly? So you can see immediately in the next sloka what Krishna is explaining about the spiritual world, which is 3/4 from this material. This material world is only 1/4 of the creation of the Lord. But the spiritual world is 3/4, which is completely transcendental. Krishna is saying, Parastasmat bhavani. Oh Arjuna, hear about that nature, that supreme, yet there is another unmanifested nature, which is eternal. Which is eternal. First Krishna explained about which is temporary, which is this material world, which is getting manifested and unmanifested in Brahma's day and night. But Krishna is explaining here in the next sloka that there is eternal world, which is transcendental to this manifested and unmanifested matter. It is supreme and is never annihilated. That world is never annihilated, Krishna is saying. Yasya sarveshu bhuteshu nayastu na vinashyati. Vinashyati means it will never get annihilated. That part remains as it is. That spiritual world, it remains as it is. But this material world remains, it is changing again and again. We can see our body, when we are 5 years old, how we were. Like this boy, maybe he must be 5 years old. What? Aapka umar kitna hai? What is your age? What is your age? 8 years. Will you be like this after 20 years? No? You will be like this. You will not be like this. What happens? What happens? Our body keeps on changing. So this change is always there in the material world. But in spiritual world, there is no change. Everything is eternal. If someone is anyone here 16 years old? 16? See, like this boy. Now in the spiritual world, everyone age will never grow after 16. That's why people say, na, sweet 16, sweet 16. मेरा स्वीट 16 में नो ऐसा ऐसा किया था मैं ऐसा बोलेंगे कुछ लोग उम्र बढ़ने के बाद आफ्टर ग्रोइंग ओल्ड दो स्वीट 16 will never come back, they say. So in the spiritual world we stay eternal. Satchit Ananda Vigraha. Can you repeat? Sat means eternal, Chit means full of knowledge, Ananda means full of bliss. So there in the spiritual world, our body is made up of Sat, Chit and Ananda. But in the material world, our body is made up of 5 elements. What are the 5 elements? Bhumirapo nalo vayu kammano buddhirevacha ahankara iti yamme binna prakriti rashtadaha. Earth, water, fire, air and ether. It's 5 elements. Now, what actually is our body is made up of? Now, our bones are like earth, our muscles and our blood is like water. No? Air also is there in our, there are 10 airs in our body. Subtle airs and gross airs. Earth, water, fire. Fire also is there. In our stomach we have Jataragni. It is called Jataragni. Now everyone's body has some warmthness, no? After taking bath, no, our body naturally gets dry, isn't it? Why? Because there is fire also in the body. So these 5 elements are this body is made up of. But his spiritual body is transcendental. No? It never grows old. There is no hospitals in the spiritual world. In the material world we need hospital. Why? Why? Because there is disease, there is old age, and there is fear of death. But what in the purport, what Prabhupada is saying, you can see, the less intelligent men, the less intelligent who try to remain within this material world may be elevated to higher planets and then again must come down to this planet Earth. Sometimes people, they do so many good activities, so many pious activities. Dan, Dharma, Vrat. So many good activities. For what? They want to go to higher planets. Swarga Loka or Brahma Loka. There are 14 planetary systems. The Gayatri Mantra, all of the upper planetary systems are mentioned. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. So like this. Bhu, Bhuva, Swa means Swarga Loka, and then there is Tapaloka, Janaloka, Maharloka and Satyaloka. 7 higher planetary systems and 7 lower planetary systems. Atala, Sutala, Vitala, Talatala, Rasatala, Patala. These are the lower planetary systems. So these 14 planetary systems. So all these 14, the lower planetary systems, no, they are all sinful, no, basically. In the Matya Loka, we are living in Matya Loka, this is Bhuloka. So this is where all the living entities are kept under birth, death, old age and disease. The higher planetary systems, some may not be fully manifest, like old age may not be manifest in the higher planetary systems. And death may not be so closer. But definitely there will be death in Swargaloka also, in Satyaloka also. Even Brahma, he has to live 100 years. After 100 years, he is again becoming unmanifested. He is again entering into Karanuraksha Vishnu. So less intelligent people, they want to go to higher planets. But what happens? Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita, Abrahma Bhuvanar Loka Punaravrittino Arjuna. Even if one comes by doing pious activities, good activities, punya, even if one comes to the highest planet, which is Brahma Loka, within this material world, what happens? He has to come back again to this Abrahma Bhuvanar Loka. Punaravritti, no Arjuna. He has to come back again to this material world, to this Martya Loka, to this Bhuloka. Te punyam asadi surendra lokam ashnanti divyani divideva bhogan tetam bhuktva swarga lokam vishalam kshine punyam Martya Lokam vishanti. Even if one goes to Swarga Loka, what happens? Kshine punyam Martya Lokam vishanti. All his pious credits will be destroyed. Like our bank balance. If someone is having a 1 crore of bank balance, if he keeps on spending his money, what happens? Will the money get increased? No, the bank balance will get decreased. And one day, everything will become zero. So similarly, the punya, the good activities which you do, is like that. We may be elevated to the higher planetary systems. Swarga Loka or Jana Loka or Tapa Loka or Brahma Loka. But after our pious activities, after our punya is exhausted, we have to come back again to this Bhuloka. So, foolish people in this material world, they think that, no, I am this body. I am this, I am girl, I am boy. No, I am doctor, I am engineer, I am software. So we are identifying this with this material body, which is temporary. There is one nice example Srila Prabhupada has given, our Acharya, founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada. He explains about liquid beauty. There was one a very handsome boy who was after one girl. But that girl was devotee. She was a nice devotee. But this boy was very passionate boy. So one day this boy was after that girl. And that girl, she says, why are you following me? He says, no, I like you. I want to get married to you. He immediately proposes, gives a proposal of marriage. The girl says, you want to marry me? Okay, fine, you can come back after 1 week and you can get married to me. The boy feels very happy. He feels very, very happy. Oh, how is that? No, at one single proposal she accepted for my marriage. No? He becomes very joyful and nicely dancing and singing. He was going back. So what this girl does, she wants to separate her beauty and store it in a pots. So what she does, she takes all kinds of drugs, which will make her body become ugly. So she will pass stool and mucus, everything she collects in 3 pots. In the 3 pots, and she becomes very ugly, and if no one likes to see her, she becomes like that. So she stored all her beauty in the pots. And after 1 week, this boy, nicely singing and dancing, he comes to this girl. He was searching for that girl. And he will not find the girl. The girl was right there in front of him. But still, he was less confused. Where is this girl? Then the same girl, where she was looking ugly, he goes to her and asks, last week I saw a beautiful girl here. Where is she? Can you, He tells her name and all. She says, no, I am that girl. What is this? How you became like this? So ugly. And she says, I have separated my beauty. You can marry my beauty. Go and see in that pots. Then he goes and he sees and he vomits immediately. So what is the summary of this example is that our body only contains our beauty. So-called, this body is only made up of flesh, mucus, bile, stool, urine. But we pose ourselves, I am very beautiful, very handsome. We do so many, our cosmetic industry is booming so much. Why? Because everyone is after beauty. But what actually, if you remove the skin out, No one of anyone from this from this temple hall will become so beautiful, will become the most ugliest person. No, only the skin. So we are only attracted to the skin and this body. But who are we actually? Who are we actually? If we have been to some very super high universities where all the IIT students are there. Once we went and we were asking students, who are you? Many of them, they were giving answers like, my name is Mahesh, or I am in IIT, If they were giving many answers, but no one has this knowledge of soul. No. But they are considered the most intelligent. IIT means only after attempting so many times, they will write so many exams, entrance exams to get the seat in the university. They are considered most intelligent, but they don't know who actually they are. So you can see what actually Bhagavad Gita is teaching us. In the beginning of the Bhagavad Gita itself, Krishna, he explains what is the difference between this body and soul. He chastises Arjuna. In fact, he chastises Arjuna, saying that Arjuna, you are thinking you are big pandit. Asochayan anvasochastvam prajnavadamscha basase gatasuna gatasumscha nanu sochanti panditaha. Arjuna, he chastises, Krishna chastises Arjuna when Arjuna surrenders to Krishna, that he want to hear from Krishna the proper knowledge, because he was not ready to fight for dharma, for Krishna. He was not ready to fight. But Krishna then he chastises Arjuna, that you are thinking you are a very intelligent person, but you don't know what is the difference between body and soul. Immediately Krishna chastises Arjuna. So similarly, we are all like chota Arjuna. We are all thinking, I am this body. No, I am engineer. I belong to Hyderabad. I belong to so and so Nivas. Now everyone has their home. They name their home. No. My father is so and so. My mother is so and so. I have so much history. My family history. मैं इतना बड़ा परिवार का हूँ. But who you are actually? Are you really belong to this Hyderabad or India or any country, any state, any district? No. Or any religion or any caste? No. Who we are actually? We are spirit soul, which is eternal, which is seeking for the eternal place. Anyone ready to die? Anyone ready to die? Why you want to die? You don't have fear of death? Why? Why? That is there. But when death comes near, everyone gets fear. If someone speaks about death, why you are speaking about inauspicious? It's very inauspicious. Ashubhamadi, maatladakudadala. But that is reality actually. That is reality. Everyone someday we have to leave this. Someday we have to leave this body, definitely. That is the reality. But no one accepts the reality. Everyone is covered by Maya, Krishna's illusion. Krishna has another energy which is called Maya Shakti, which is only covered in this material world. And each of us is covered by this Maya. And that's why we think, I am girl, I am boy, I am this, I am that, I am Hindu, I am Muslim. Why there is fights between different countries? Why there is war? Why there is fights between different religions? Because they are thinking, I am this religion, he is that religion, so beat him, so kill him. He is from that country, I am from this country. He should not enter my country. So, no, he should not enter the border. So that's why kill him, do war. We have so many weapons, no? Nuclear weapons. No? Why? Because everyone is thinking, no, in terms of this body, this birthplace, this land which we took birth. But we are all, someday we have to leave this body. It is like a train journey. In the train journey, you may meet some strangers. Strangers may become your friends. You may have some nice discussion in your journey. But when their destination comes, they will leave you. It's not that they will stay, oh, we had such nice conversation, we shared our snacks, so it was very nice in the train, so please stay back. Will they stay back? They will never stay because their destiny is there. So similarly, everyone, when our body gets old or when our time comes, aham kalosmi, Krishna is saying, I am devouring time in this material world. When Krishna showed his universal form, Arjuna, he witnessed with his eyes that all the Kauravas, Drona, Bhishma, and Duryodhana, all the soldiers of Kauravas, they were entering into the universal forms, no, the Mahavishnu's, the universal forms, Vishwarupa's mouth, and everyone is being crushed in their mouth, and blood is oozing from his mouth. So that Krishna shows the Kala Rupa, the devouring time. That's why Krishna says, I am one who never accepts God. Krishna comes to him like at the time of his death. At the time of his death, Krishna comes as Kala Rupa and he takes away him. So this material world is temporary and ashashvatam. So where we should go? How to prepare for it? We have to go to spiritual world. We know that the next sloka itself Krishna is saying, of course, but how to prepare for it? How to prepare? We are all entangled here. How to prepare for it? That's why Krishna is coming in different incarnations. That's why Krishna's devotees are coming. Krishna himself is coming as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is teaching about bhakti, how to perform bhakti, how to perform devotion to Krishna. Krishna himself, you can see the first two forms, Gaur Nitai, Krishna and Balarama, they have come as devotees to spread this Krishna consciousness, to spread the Harinam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this Hare Krishna Mahamantra is not some material sound. No. If someone is very thirsty, if he chants water, will his thirst get quenched? What he has to do? He has to actually drink the water. Because water, the sound, water and water, there is difference. So in the material world, similarly, the sound and the object which we are calling with that particular sound, with that particular name is different. But Krishna's holy name is not like that. Nama Chintamani Krishnas Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha Purna Shuddho Nityamukto Abhinnatvat Nama Naminaha. It is explained in this sloka that how Krishna's name and Krishna, there is no difference. When you say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So Krishna and Rama is present. They are dancing on our tongue. When you chant the holy name of the Lord, when you chant the Hare Krishna mantra, Krishna is present in the sound vibration itself. That's why it's called Mahamantra. There is no any other mantra which can deliver us from this material world. Only in this 14 planetary systems, there is no any such mantra which can take us to spiritual world. The only mantra is Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. So when we chant the Hare Krishna mantra, we get immediately connected with Krishna. It is like taking your phone and ringing up your friend. No, it is like Krishna's mobile number. This Hare Krishna mantra is Krishna's mobile number. So Krishna is checking the spiritual world. He is saying how many times you are giving missed call every day. If you are giving many times, Krishna will take you. He will come and he will take you to the spiritual world. Because you are always giving missed call to him. He is thinking, oh, this devotee is so much attached to me. He is giving so many missed calls to me. I have to take him immediately. So he takes us. So how to perform devotional service? Krishna is saying, Man mana Mahamat Bhakto Madhyajiman Namaskuro Mame Vaishyasya Yuktaivam Atmanam Matparayanaha. How to perform devotional service? That always think of me. Krishna is saying, Man mana, always think of me in your heart. Never forget me. Mad Bhakta, become my devotee. Madhyajiman Namaskuro, offer obeisances to me. In this way, you will come to me, Krishna is saying. It's so simple. In Kali Yuga, it is very, very simple. You no need to go to Himalayas and sit there for hundreds of years. Of course, we don't have time actually. No one has time to continuously sit and do meditation. How many of you all can do that? Go to Himalayas and sit for hundreds of years. Can you do that? Anyone from here? No. Cannot do that. Can anyone keep big murtis and worship at home, following all the rules and regulations? Can anyone do nitya homam? Some people they do yajnas, nitya yajnas. We cannot do any of these things. For doing yajna, we need pure brahmanas who can chant the mantras very, very clearly. Pure brahmanas. No. Pure brahmanas. Brahmanas in the Dwapara Yuga, when they chant with the mantras itself, they used to ignite the fire. They used to invite the Agni Dev in the Yajna Kunda. Just by chanting the mantra, by the power of the mantra, Agni would get manifested in the Yajna Kunda. Can anyone do in the Kali Yuga? So what we can do? That's Krishna is saying, that's why Man Mana Mahamat Bhakto Madhyajiman Namaskar. Only we can do this simple method. Hare Nama, Hare Namaiva Kevalam, Kalau Nasteva Gatiranyata. In Kali Yuga there is no any other way, no any other way, except of chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, we will chant, you may accept. Okay sir, everything is fine, we will chant Hare Krishna. That is not enough. You have to follow 4 regulative principles. Avoid sinful life. Follow 4 regulative principles. No meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, and no illicit sex life. And by avoiding sinful life, by practicing devotional life, by being in the platform of soul, one has to perform this devotional service. By chanting and by regularly associating with devotees without envious nature, with full devotion. When we associate with devotees and hear about Krishna like this, then the real bhakti will get established in our heart. You may say, okay sir, no, chanting only jab karna hai na, ठीक है हम घर पे कर लेंगे. No, ऐसा नहीं होता है. You have to come to the temple where discourses are done, no? Where chanting is done, the kirtan is done, the Krishna's glorification is done. You have to come here and participate in the association of devotees. When we perform bhakti, congregational chanting, that is very, very powerful. If you sit at home alone and chant Hare Krishna, how long anyone can chant Hare Krishna like that? How long? There are so many distractions. Mobile phone is there, smartphone is there, TV is there. No child is coming and disturbing. So many engagements are there. But in the temple, you can see now you are packed. No, there are grills also. No one can go out so easily. No. And everyone wants to be here and chant Hare Krishna. Is anyone thinking, कब खत्म करेगा, जल्दी प्रसाद लेना है मुझे, आरती अटेंड करें, हाँ आरती हो रहा है अभी. Is anyone thinking like that? Maybe someone thinking. So we have to have developed taste for bhakti actually. Now we are in diseased state. Now we are thinking in terms of this body actually. That's why we are attracted to these material bodies. Why someone easily falls in love with someone? Why? What he is getting attracted to the soul? Of course the cause of that beauty, of that attraction is soul only. If someone has any beauty, that beauty is reflection of Krishna actually. Because Krishna is so beautiful, because we are his children, that's why that beauty also is there within us. And our soul, because the soul is existent, that's why our body is beautiful. If you think like, if someone so beautiful, very famous person, anyone tell any famous person? Any famous and beautiful person? Okay, take Mahesh Babu. Recently, is anyone aware? His wife came here, Namrata Shirodkar, she came here to take darshan of Radhanath. So very soon he is also coming here. I will not reveal the date, but he will definitely come here. Take today only he is coming. He is coming. What we do when he is coming? We will receive him nicely. We will give nice garland. We will do some bhajan. Basically he must not be expecting all these things. We will put some rose water on him. When he enters here, we will put shatari. And he will be praying to the Lord. Everyone is around him taking photos. No? Actually in the temple it shouldn't be like that. We should only take photo of Radha Madhav because he is the center of the temple. But unfortunately, because we are in ignorance, we think if some famous person comes, we immediately go with our phones to take photo of him. So after some time what happened? Because he is so much dancing in the songs, so many songs he dances. So suddenly he got heart attack. And he falls down here. Everyone is surrounded to him. What happened? What happened? He actually left his body. Who left? Who left? He is there only. He is there only. Mahesh Babu is there only. Who left actually? The soul left the body. So now anyone comes and takes selfie from this body? He's Mahesh Babu, you can take, no problem. Everyone will be fear to just go to near him. Isn't it? You can see the importance of the soul. Now when the soul is existent, then only we have value to this body. When the soul leaves the body, then no beauty, nothing. No value to this body. So this body is like a machine. yantra rudani mayaya. This maya form of this body is just yantra. Yantra means machine. How a machine runs? Can it run on its own? Can the machine run on its own? Can car run on its own? No. Car may be having everything. It may have the engine, it may be full tank. No. But who should be there to drive the car? Driver should be there. So similarly, our body is like a car. And who is the driver? Soul is the driver. So please understand this. And the only way to go back to Krishna, spiritual world, Krishna Loka, like Krishna is explaining the next sloka, Parastasmat bhavanyo vikto viktat sanatana yasya sarveshu bhuteshu nastyastu na vinashyati. So to that spiritual world, it is very easy as well as it is very difficult also, because we have to very sincerely and seriously practice devotional service. In the 16th chapter, Krishna is explaining the divine qualities. When one comes to the soul platform, no, Krishna is explaining to Arjuna, Abhayam sattva samsiddhir gnana yoga vyavasthithi dhanam damas cha yagnascha. So I will read the translation. This is a big sloka. So Krishna is saying here, the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, fearlessness. When one practices devotional service, when one develops divine qualities, so these are the qualities he will be having. Fearlessness. No, he will not be feared with death. No, but like Prahlad Maharaj. How many of you all know Prahlad Maharaj, Bhakta Prahlad? No? Prahlad Maharaj was not fearful, because Krishna, he has complete faith that Krishna will protect him. Rakshishite iti vishwaso. He has that complete firm faith that Krishna will protect him. So one who practices devotional service, he will be free from fear. He will become abhayam. And purification of one's existence. Cultivation of spiritual knowledge. Charity. No, when one is devotee, he is very happily, he does charity. Charity means he distributes the spiritual knowledge. This transcendental knowledge, that is real charity. Charity means not just giving some money or food or clothing to the people. Self-control. When one practices devotional service, bhakti, he becomes self-control. Performance of sacrifice, he does sacrifices. Study of the Vedas. Austerity, he performs austerity. And simplicity, he is very simple. Non-violence, he fully avoids violence. And truthfulness, freedom from anger, renunciation, tranquility, aversion to fault finding, he doesn't find faults with others, compassion for all living entities, freedom from covetousness, gentleness, modesty, study, determination, vigor, forgiveness, fortitude, cleanliness, and freedom from envy and from the passion of honor. These transcendental qualities, O son of Bharata, belong to godly men. Who are godly men? Who are devotees of Krishna, endowed with divine nature. But who are non-godly men? Krishna is explaining here, you can see. Damba darpo vimanascha krodha paurushamevacha ajnanam chabijatasya partha sampada asurim. Pride, the non-devotees, their pride, arrogance, conceit, anger, harshness and ignorance, these qualities belong to those of demonic nature. So everything is explained in Bhagavad Gita. So kindly read Bhagavad Gita as it is. This is Bhagavad Gita as it is. If you don't have a copy, please take a copy. Everyone has smartphone? How many of you all have smartphone? Please raise your hands. Even I have, that's why I am raising. Everyone has smartphone. So similarly, each of you can have personal copy of Bhagavad Gita, like you have a smartphone. Bhagavad Gita is just 250 rupees, whereas smartphone is thousands of rupees, no? Sometimes they spend so much, So kindly, like this, every Sunday you can come and take part in this association of Bhagavad Gita, hearing Bhagavad Gita and chanting Hare Krishna. Every day please chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra as much as possible, and only take Krishna Prasadam. And every day please come and take darshan of Shri Radha Madhav, Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra and Gaur Nitai. And in this way, Antakale chamameva smaran muktva kalevaram. At the time of that, it is very easy for us to remember Krishna. It is very easy. What Krishna is saying actually, at the time of that, one who thinks of me will come back to me, come back to my nature, spiritual nature. So how to go back to Krishna? At the time of that, we have to just think about him. So how to think about Krishna? When we practice, because death is actually the real examination. Everyone, students, they will be fearful. No, I have that exam, this exam, but the real exam they forget. If they fail the material exam, they think everything is gone. No, now I will commit suicide. No, some students foolishly they commit suicide. Many students we see in the news. No, students they commit suicide because they got failed in the material exam, which is temporary. That only gives you some food, clothing, and shelter. For that reason, for name, they commit suicide. But the real examination is what? What is the real examination? Everyone, please. Death is the real examination. So kindly prepare for the death. And no more take again births in this material world. No. We should not come back to this unmanifested world and manifesting world. No. Bhutva bhutva praliyate. It is manifesting and unmanifested. This material world is again and again getting created and destroyed. Created and destroyed. Created and destroyed. Similarly, if we don't surrender to Krishna, don't become devotee of Krishna, what happens is, again and again we have to take birth. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi jatari, jatare shayanam. This lifetime we are in this family, next lifetime we'll enter into dog's family, and some other lifetime we'll enter into crow's family. We'll think, I have so nice, beautiful mother, sister, crow, sister, like this. So we'll be entering to many, many families. 84 lakhs of species are there. Jalaja navalakshani stavara lakshavimsati. Krimayo rudra sankyakaha pakshinam dasalakshanam. So don't come back again. Don't take rebirth in this material world. So that's what Krishna is saying. What Krishna is saying, that don't come back to this bhutagama sa evayam bhutva bhutva pralit ratragame vashapartha prabhavatyagame. Again and again when Brahma's day arrives, all living entities come to being, and at the arrival of Brahma's night, they are helplessly annihilated. So don't come back to this annihilated and created world. We have to go out of this material world. So only the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and only Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam can help us. Only a devotee like Srila Prabhupada, who's a Yuga Acharya, who's the only person who comes here to take all of us along with him, whoever is ready to go with him. But the point is, we are not ready to go with him. We want to be here. We want to become doctors, engineers, softwares, and make nice homes, purchase nice cars, and stay back here. We think, this is nice life. But that will all end one day. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So if anyone have any questions, comments, can please ask. भैया at last lecture को बंद कर दिया. Any questions, comments? Yes, Prabhu. Mic दीजिए.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Actually, I have just something here. I don't know that. That's why I call it confirmation purpose. We know Brahma's every one day Supreme Lord himself come to manifest in earth, come himself.
Yes.
He himself come.
Yeah, yeah.
So when he come, that particular Mahayuga, Dwapara and the Treta Yuga interchange. First come Treta, then Dwapar. Particular identification, this come that only particular Mahayuga. When Supreme come, so it come Treta, then Dwata come.
There are 14 Manus.
Yes.
So in the 7th Manu, Vaivashvata Manu.
No, whenever he will come, that particular Mahayuga, first come Treta, then Dwapar come. Interchange, some like that happen?
No
change.
No change. There is first Krita Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga and Kali Yuga.
Okay, Prabhuji.
That is again and again.
Again that, okay.
It repeats again like.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Any other questions, comments? Any questions?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Who is that, Prabhuji?
Me.
Yes.
What is the purpose of Krishna to create the material world?
Purpose of creation. One, I will explain in this very short way. In the spiritual world, there are some living entities who are rebellious to Krishna, who are against Krishna, who went against Krishna. So, to make them understand that no, you should not be against Krishna. You should be actually a devotee of Krishna. Naturally, you should be a devotee of Krishna. We were against Krishna because we were thinking, why not I should enjoy like Krishna. So, Krishna was so much concerned about us. So, he was thinking what to do. And then, Srishti Madhura. So, he creates this material world. Okay, you are not ready to stay with me. Okay, then I will create a place, similar place where you can stay, but that world is temporary. You can try to succeed there, but that world is temporary and dukkhalayam anashashvatam. So he every time he comes in different forms in this material world and he tries to explain. Like Krishna has come to this material world and he told Bhagavad Gita, here he explained that dukkhalayam anashashvatam. So in different incarnations, Krishna, he comes to this material world and he tries to take us back to the spiritual world. Because we were rebellious, that's why this creation took place. We are against Krishna. We want to become separate gods like Krishna. We want to enjoy like Krishna. That's what we are doing here. No, each of us, we are trying to independently enjoy. No, to our extent. No, to our extent. Someone is becoming to a big post. Someone is coming to a like someone is king and someone is, even if a poor person, he is very proud of his penny. So to our extent we are trying to enjoy here. No, we want to lord it over this material world. We want to become lord of this material world. But will it happen? It will never happen. That's why Krishna, he comes here, he reminds us, please don't stay here, please come back to me. That's why Krishna comes and in his different incarnations, he performs his transcendental pastimes. When we hear about Krishna and Rama, we become so blissful, so happy when we hear about Krishna. Because that is our natural tendency to hear about Krishna, to perform his devotional service. Because we were rebellious, some souls were rebellious. That's why we are here. So now what we have to do? We have to prepare to go back and not to come back again. So the purpose of this material world is to make us understand that we have to actually be in the spiritual world. Like a prisoner, he is in the prison, under the government, he is in the prison. So why he is put into the prison? Because he was not like a normal person, normal civilian. He was not doing theft, he was stealing, he was killing. That's why he is taken and put into the jail. To make him understand, they will prepare him to become a normal person. Then once he is normal, he is again out of the prison. So similar, this material world is like a prison. Because we were rebellious against the government against the laws of Krishna. Our natural tendency to love Krishna, we were not ready to do that. So that's why we are kept here in this material world. This is a short explanation. It was long explanation. Difficult to understand. But the purpose is, this is a prison. Prison is to rectify our mistake and go back. Come out. That is the purpose.
Thank you. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Thank you very much. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Bhagavad Gita as it is ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande. Hari Hari Bol.